What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Stargazer Sports, where we give bold takes and real analysis. Um, so happy to be here on this beautiful Sunday. To be able to give y'all my five keys to victory for the Dallas Wings game, versus the who we playing today? The Connecticut Sun. But y'all know when y'all come in to please hit the like button, please hit the share button, please hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to Stargazer Sports, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Um, and we're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time, because I do got things to do and places to go. But I wanted to get this out to you because the game is tonight at 6 o'clock. So I'm like, I need to do this now before I go out and run my errands and do all I gotta do today. Um, but anyways, uh, let's go ahead and get straight into the content. We're not going to delay because there's no reason to delay. You feel me? But okay, so let's start off with, I think this is the right graphic, hopefully. Okay, so this is the in-game predictor. And uh hopefully I hope y'all can hear me good. I wonder. Hold on, let me see. Okay, sorry y'all. That was an accident. Um, I was like, I guess I can play some music. I think so, because I'm pretty sure y'all are. Let me see if I can get some music on. If not, I ain't gonna worry about it. It's not that important. But music does help me sometimes flow a little bit better. But as y'all can see here on the screen, um, we have an 80. The predictor says that we're going to win this game, and we should win this game. Why should we win this game? We should win this game because the Connecticut Suns are tanking. Okay, they are the worst team, either the worst or second to worst. Them and the Seattle Storm, they're on a tankathon. So, they just traded away their best player that they were for some reason keeping on the bench, which I think they were clearly keeping her on the bench because they have no intention of winning. So they kept Denise Amar on the bench, and then you see they traded her to the Tempo because the Tempo actually has a chance to contend. But anyway, so Metro Predictor says we should win this game. I think this will be a good medicine game for us, so that we really can get back in the win column. We are on a two-game losing skid because we could not stop Angel Reese and we could not stop Shakira Austin or Kiki Irving. Now, let's go ahead and look at, I believe I have here the injuries. So, you can see here, Brittany Griner is out, Alicia Edwards is out. So, with those two people out, we should be good. We should be able to get downhill, right? Shouldn't have to worry about, having to force up threes like we had to do last game because they clogged the paint. So, and yes, they do have, and if we look at, go back here. Now, Nelson Agoda is their leading scorer, but y'all, I mean, you can see there, 9.9 points is what she's averaging. So I kind of feel bad for the team, but that's okay. They're about to be in Houston. Dallas still gonna be running Texas, but they're moving to Houston or whatever. They're gonna be doing the rebrand, so it's all good. But Nelson Adoda, I think she is like 6'6", but I mean she's only one person, and I don't. I mean you can look and see that she's not really anything. Nah, she's averaging 9.9 points, 5.9 rebounds. So I don't really see any personnel wise, that we should be like, oh my God, they're a major concern. This game is really just going to be about us executing. Again, this game is going to be about the Dallas Wings executing. That's it. Because when you play teams that are tanking, they can't get you. They can't get you if you play down to their level. But if you play up to your standard and your level, they shouldn't be able to beat you. So, um, let's go ahead and get into the game. So, our keys to victory. All right, so y'all see my keys to victory here on the screen. And give me a second. Where we at? Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. Oh, there it goes. I have to remember I have to put this on repeat. Okay, anyway. So, five keys to victory. Let's get into it. First point I have is need AZ to have 15 plus points. We need AZ to have 15 plus points. The way that we're constructed, because the Dallas Wings chose not to do a trade, which I think was very dumb, especially with what you've put on film these past few games, showing people that you don't have any personnel to stop the league's best bigs, the league's best front court. You don't have the firepower. So I thought for sure we would try to make a trade, but they didn't do it. So we just have to roll with what we got. That means we need to lean fully into who we are, which is an offensive-led team. And that means that our offensive players, including our number one draft pick in AZ Fudd, has to produce. Has to produce. Has to produce. Because we need her. We need her. She cannot just come in here, just take uh, uh, a backseat or low key role, because there's all this firepower in front of her. Yes, she has firepower in front of her, but unfortunately, we don't have the defense. So we need AZ. We need we gotta have AZ produce. She gotta soar, and she's gotta be more aggressive. And it's like she'll start off games aggressive, but then she'll get unaggressive. It's like, no, we need you to stay aggressive. We need Paige to stay aggressive. We need Enrique to stay aggressive. We need AZ to stay aggressive. Those three, if we're gonna win a championship, y'all, it's gonna be because of those three. Simple as that. It's not gonna be because of Miss Jessica Shepard. It's not. I don't even know why people had her in the MVP conversation in the beginning. Absolutely not. She is a good player. She deserved to be an all-star this year. But to say that she's the MVP with the defense that she plays is just crazy. So, AZ, we need a big game from you, Mama. Last game, you did not have a good game versus this team, and we almost lost against this team. We almost lost against this team. The only reason why we didn't is because Paige went nuclear in the fourth quarter. So, AZ, you got to produce this game. Okay. Moving on. Next, I said we need 15 plus fast break points. Need 15 plus fast break points. This team plays best when we are playing fast and getting. Whoa, that is a wasp. Y'all see, I try to come out here and do my shows, and then wasps start robbing me. Bruh. I'm just trying to live my life. Sorry, y'all. There was a wasp here trying to get me. Um, but I think it's going on about his business. Anyway, so hopefully, um, can y'all still hear me? Y'all should be able to. Let's see. Hello. Okay, yeah, I figured. I gotta see the graphic lighting up. But anyway, we need 15 fast break points. This team plays better in transition, and we play better when we're fast paced, where we can just have these wide open shots. Defenses are not able to get back and set up. When defenses are able to set up their defense on us, their zone defense, it gets very hard for us. The ball starts sticky, and it gets very hard for us to move the ball around. So we 110% need to be able to get out in transition. I think the best two players that we have to get out in transition are Enrique and Azzi. So we need both of them to help us get transition points, whether it be threes, getting downhill, um, so that we can have a clean victory this game. This is a game where you want to play your bench more. Like, this is a game where you want to try to give your starters rest. You don't want to be playing your starters 35, 40 minutes in a game like this. This game, if we execute, this game should be almost over by halftime, right? So that you can start giving, especially for a team that we don't really play our bench more and we need to start playing our bench more. This is the game that we need to start playing our bench more. We're not going to be able to do it if we don't get our transition points. Okay. Next thing, we gotta win the offensive board battles. The third key is we got to win the offensive board battles. We have been losing the offensive board battles these past two games, and that's why we've been getting our butts kicked. We've been getting our butts absolutely handed to us because we can't rebound, y'all. Like, this last game that we played versus who was that we lost to? Who was it that we just lost? Oh, the Washington Mystics. We could have easily come back in that game. We were coming back, actually. I think we actually took the lead just for a little bit, but we weren't able to ever keep the lead. We weren't able to ever keep the lead because we could not get rebounds. And now we're supposed to have Jess Shepard, who they saying she's the league, and that may be with stats. But the difference between her and somebody like an Angel Reese is that Angel Reese's rebounds are impactful rebounds. Angel Reese's rebounds are game saving, game turning rebounds. That is something that we're not getting from Jess Shepard. We're not getting game saving, game turnaround rebounds. Yes, she's getting a lot of them. So salutes to her for getting a lot of rebounds, but we need her rebounds. We need your rebounds, sweetie, to be more impactful. We need you to be more impactful. Not just offensively scoring and passing the ball around, getting your assists, but we need you to help us on defense. Step up on defense because you're all we got now, Jess Shepard. You're all we got. We don't got nobody else. We ain't getting a free agent off the street. And even if we get a free agent, it's not like, oh wow, this is a top player that's coming to save our franchise, coming to save our terrible defense. So Jess Shepard, you're gonna have to step up. Number 4, commit under 20 fouls. The last game we literally versus the Sun, we committed 25 fouls. 25. That cannot happen again. We cannot commit 25 fouls. We committed 25 fouls, and Enrique and Azzi were both in single digits. That's a recipe for disaster. That is a recipe for complete and total disaster. So we have to keep our, and I was like, well, let me see how many fouls we usually commit. That, yeah, 25 was overboard. We're usually somewhere like 19, 20, a little bit under 25. That's unacceptable. Now, I don't think we should have that because, again, y'all, Aaliyah Edwards is out, right? Aaliyah Edwards is out. Brittany Griner is out. So there's not really much of a threat besides Nelson Adota, and I don't consider Nelson Adota a threat because of what I just showed you right here. Now, hopefully, Jess Shepard doesn't make me eat my words. Hopefully. But anyway, so we got to commit under 20 fouls. And then the 5th key to victory is this: get the ball to Paige in the clutch. Her and Enrique both need a lot of attention, of course, but we have to lead through Paige. Paige is our closer. Paige is the one who goes psycho in the fourth, not Enrique. Enrique can, but Paige, this is who she is. This is who she is. She's built for the. She's shown you multiple times over and over this year. She's built for the high pressure moments. That's what makes her a superstar. That's what makes her, I think, the best guard in this league, or one of the best guards. Olivia Mouse is one. Olivia Mouse is dangerous, but I still think Paige is that one is generational. So you want to get the ball in your generational players' hands, right? The ball should be going to her first, Enrique second, AZ third, right? But y'all, their attempts, I'm not talking about, I think AZ and Enrique really should have around the same amount of attempts. Paige is the one who should lead an attempt every game, in my opinion, unless she's just off. But our big three, because of this man, and y'all check out my short that I just put up on all my social medias and YouTube. Y'all check that out. No playing big losses. Because that's what's been happening. We haven't been having a plan for our superstar and we've been losing games. Like, we've got to get serious. We've got to get serious if we're really trying to continue. Now, I'm being honest, y'all, and I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I don't know if we're contenders. I really don't. I feel like no, we're not because we don't have the defense. But hey, Paige and AZ and Enrique can change that. Enrique has been your most consistent player for pretty much the entire month of July. Then Paige, then AZ has had an up and down July. That's what I'm saying. We need AZ to come alive, baby. We need you to be expected you to be. And I know people want to have excuses, but AZ is only behind minutes in Jess and Paige. She's not behind minutes in Enrique. So she's on the floor more. She has more opportunities to score. She's either just not scoring because she's not shooting well from the floor, or she's being hesitant. So we have to have her to step up if we're going to win. We picked her number one overall for a reason. She's going to have to come in here and produce. Now, she doesn't need to lead the team in scoring or anything like that. We just need her to do her job. And her doing her job is scoring, not just defense. When we love the defense, defense is amazing, but we didn't bring you here, baby, to play defense. That's not why we drafted you number one overall. Sorry, y'all, that's a plane. It's a bird plane. But we drafted you number one overall to be the lethal shooter that you are. You just won the 3-point contest. Let's start hitting those three pointers in the game. And I'm saying that you haven't, but it's just inconsistent. Like, we need you to be more consistent. Point blank, period. But okay, y'all. But y'all can screenshot this. This is my 5 keys to victory. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please comment below if you're watching on the playback. I would love to hear your thoughts. What are your 5 keys to victory for the Dallas Wings to win versus the Connecticut Sun? Do you agree with my 5 keys to victory, or do you disagree? And if you disagree, let me know why you disagree. But all right, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Until the next show, love y'all. Peace.